Hi everyone! Today I want to share a look inside my Midoris for the months of April and May. I kind of got off track, as I usually do with my filming and sharing. In April, I believe it was National Letter Writing Month, so I was putting all my energy and focus into sending letters every single day in the month of April, and then May just kind of flew by. I don't know what I was doing. There's a lot of unfinished projects and stuff in here, but I'm going to share anyway, and then I don't think I've done anything yet in June, but so I've got my olive and my brown in here, and you can see they are two very different colors, even though in the beginning people were thinking that they were very similar. So in here I've got my personal journal / travel things, and then in here I've got my planner. So I'm going to start with this one. And I have it bookmarked. And I don't believe I shared April, so we're going to start in April. So here is a look. I was using the Target Dollar Spot stickers for this particular week. And then of course I've got my stamps in here, and then I put in a pretty little flower right there. And then we've got this week. I use a lot of things that my son colored, and then just some things I got in the mail. This was the week that I got my olive edition because I got it from this particular store here in Florida. This week I used a lot of my mail ephemera. All of this, everything on this entire side and over here as well came from mail that I received. So that's really nice. I really liked that, and this was Easter weekend. And then this is one of my favorites because I did my stamps in a diagonal form, and I really like the way that look. I filled in some of the spaces with some washi and labels and pieces of ephemera, but all in all I really love the way it looks. And again, I'm still keeping track of all of my incoming and outcoming mail. And then this week I have fallen behind and didn't write anything down, but I've saved all of the mail pieces that I've gotten and some of the things that we did. Here's another one. This is when I left to go to South Carolina. So I've documented things here, but that's kind of where things kind of fell behind. Once I went on vacation for a week and then came back, I just had a hard time keeping track of everything and staying on top of things. So I've tried my best, but I'm not filling in as much anymore because I think we're in May now, yeah. So it wasn't my goal to make sure I kept track of my incoming and outgoing mail. I did keep track of it in a different journal, just not in here. So this was when I was in South Carolina, and then I got back on Thursday, I think. So you can see I'm still trying to stay in it, but it's, you know, this week was kind of bare, but yeah. And then this week I haven't filled in at all. But I've put some stickers and decorations and down stuff to kind of, you know, pre-plan it. And then I've got one stamp. I've got others, I just haven't put it in. And then I think this is this week. So that's a look inside my planner. Now in May, I started a new insert for my journaling. So this is kind of how I've got my olive set up. I don't take it with me everywhere quite yet. I will, but I haven't really been going many places. And yeah, I'm just not really ready to mark her up quite yet. But I've just got a clear pocket in here with some stamps and some Traveler's Company stickers. And then I got this in the mail from a pen pal. And then if you follow me on Instagram, you will see that Callie helped me decorate the cover of this. So I'm just going to briefly flip through this. I'm putting flowers in here as well, and then just pieces of ephemera that I might come in contact with during the week or during the day. Haven't done any journaling for this yet, but I've got this kind of flipped in and held down with a paper clip. And I've got ideas for all the pages that I want that are still kind of blank. I just haven't gone in and filled everything in. I've got all the ephemera in here because I don't want to lose any of that, but I haven't come in and done the journaling yet. So, I mean, I guess I'm good in that way where I've got the ephemera in its rightful place. I just haven't come in and done the journaling yet. So that's a look inside my olive notebook. And then I got this beautiful thing in the mail from a pen pal. I'm loving it. I've always wanted one, and I have just never gone through the effort of getting one. So thank you, Jamie, for that. If you're watching, I don't know if you're on Instagram, but I know you watch my YouTube. So she's one of my dearest pen pals. I really cherish our relationship and our friendship, and yeah, I'm loving it. So there's that. And I don't think I have anything else really for journaling, Midori type thing. Like I said, I've kind of fallen off the wagon, which is why I haven't been filming as much, but I wanted to show you what I did have. And I've been putting a lot more effort into my mail, like my sending happy mail, my pen pals, and gathering things to send them. That's where my energy has kind of been lately. So if you follow me on Instagram, at Skylar Hand, that's where you will see most of my activity. I'm not super active over there either. We've had some changes in our family. I started babysitting, so my days are kind of consumed with that right now. And it's summer vacation, so the boys aren't leaving the house anymore, so I've got to pick and choose my time to film very wisely. So luckily, their grandfather came over today and took them out to lunch, so I snagged a couple minutes to come in and film this. If you have any questions, leave them down below. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss any of my future videos. I will be getting back on track soon. I haven't finished this, but since we're here, I'll just show you. This is a Midori, a Michael's, just their summer traveler's notebook. I picked one up because I thought it was very Florida, so it was going to be where I put like our summer adventures, but I ended up using it for my trip to Charleston, and I'll flip through it really quickly because it came out really nice. I'm not finished because I very rarely finish my projects, but I'll flip through it really quickly with you. Again, the journaling isn't complete or even started. I don't think I've done any of the journaling in here yet, but I've printed the pictures and I've put the ephemera in. Got a cute little tea tag here. So wherever I go, I always pick up anything that has that particular location's logo on it, so I can put it in my journal. And yeah, I think this came out really well, even though I'm not quite finished with it yet. I worked on it while I was on vacation, so every night I came, when we came back to the house, right before bed, I would kind of work on it a little bit so that I wouldn't, because I knew once I got home I would just never have the time to sit down and work on it, so I did that while I was there. So I sent some postcards from to myself in Charleston and had them hand cancel it because I went to the Postal Museum there. So right here, I went to the Postal Museum there, which was really cool. And what's interesting is this right here, Charleston, or Charlestown, was the first town post office area to start using the round cancellation mark. And that is not the actual one. I took a picture of the first one, what they used, and kind of put it in here. Because like I said before, I'm really loving the mail art community right now. And then I've got, like I have said, I haven't finished everything, so I've got a bunch of pictures kind of tossed in here and some ephemera that I want to use. So yeah, it was a good trip. I really had a lot of fun. I really enjoyed myself, and the little book came out really, really cute. So one day I'll sit down and finish it, but today is not that day. I've got all the photos in here. I just need to actually sit down and get it done. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Like I said before, leave any questions that you have down below, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.